Spring today. It's the Cowboys and the Jaguars on Sunday Night Primetime.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And while he won't admit it because his team lost the game, he had some fun in the last one.
He threw for over 400 yards.
I mean, there's no getting around it. As a QB, yeah, okay. We lost the game, but boy, that felt good flinging it around. Now he's got to figure out how to do the exact same thing, yet turn it into a win.
13 yards on the game's opening play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Prescott now. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
In recent years, we've seen a lot of love for North Dakota State in the NFL draft. And Trey Lance, he's a great example of what the Bison are sending to the league each and every year. This guy looks like a franchise quarterback. He wants his opportunity to prove it to the rest of the league.
16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a bike. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. 2nd and a couple. Now a play fake. Lance, he'll buy some time right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. You look at this Cowboy defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. And they'll go for it. Lance. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So a 1st interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Yeah, he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Prescott now from the 50.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
He got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Brought to the ground by the linebacker, Foye Oluokun.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Lance looking to throw it. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
The Jaguars had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Brian Thomas,
57 yards.
and the Jaguars are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Lamb will go in motion. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
These two teams all tied after one.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it second down and 12.
Now Prescott.
A short one there, taken in by Ferguson.
And he goes out of bounds and looks like right at the 50. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. Throwing, Prescott.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Prescott. This one complete to Gresham. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
Holding offense.
So instead of giving them another chance on 3rd down, they're going to decline the penalty and force a decision on 4th down.
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
This is 2nd and 8. From midfield, here's Lance. That's taken in by Duvernay.
His first catch, good for 9 in the first down.
Pick up for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
To throw, it's Lance. Short throw, he's got Kraft.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Open man is Duvernay.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one goes for 24 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chain.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And the Cowboys going to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Over the middle, it's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, here we go. Like 26.
Here's Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Prescott. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And again, it's Prescott.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked by Cameron Bynum. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
Steps away.
Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
We talk about mobility in quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
The Lance going to throw.
Flush to his right.
A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just past the 35.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Prescott to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake, Prescott. 20, 10, and he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 45 yards.
Yeah! Here we go! Let's take!
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game.
And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Groupie able to add the PAT.
And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Eluding the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Here's Lance to throw it. Right back to Duvernay. That's complete.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And it'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Lance.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
And Lance now to throw. That is caught.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Brian Thomas.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Pushing his way through.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Prescott now. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
To throw is Prescott.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
No gain on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance. Short throw. He's got Kraft.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
On play action, Lance.
Sliding out of the pocket. Thomas brings it in. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 33. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Throwing now is Lance.
Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Excellent work there by Lance as he scrambles for the 1st down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there.
His 1st rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jags are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Here's Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Open man is Mingo, complete. Here comes 2nd down at 5.
Throwing, Prescott.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score.
Now 1st and goal.
Yeah!
Prescott yet again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ferguson. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here's Dak.
Being chased out left. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line.
Firing in that time, it was Nick Herbig. Credit him with a sack. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
The point after, good by Groupie.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Time definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
2nd down.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And the Jaguars send out their punter, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Fair catch called for, Nate, at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So Dak and the Cowboys down 28-21, a little under 40 seconds to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Fighting through pressure. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Now Dak. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
I know you're looking at the scoreboard clock. We're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really close.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field
So
is
that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.